EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater. That's Andres Borregales to get us started. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special, and needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of the drive and finish the drive with some points?
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage as best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. on play action. Here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
At the 42-yard line.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. They quickly out to Diggs. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And right to the 25-yard line, that is enough for the first down, so they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Douglas in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
On fourth down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Patriots will take a 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over now for the second time. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, KC. They go play action with Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes now to throw again. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. 3rd down and 9. As we are ready to get back underway. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Pacheco. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. To throw is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. A dive, and he's in! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs move out to a 7-3 lead.
Patriots 3.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense ready for their second possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw now, May. Will set up the screen for Gibson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
To Antonio Gibson. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Give up the middle to Stevenson. He's got it. That's a 1st down at the cross midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
And the Patriots 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On the move left. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It looks like the Chiefs have it, and it is Kansas City ball.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Rice open, he's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs 1st down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw And a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field, a pickup of 24.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs go out to a 10-3 lead.
Patriots 3.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give him the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down. And when these receivers and the way they can run, they get out into space, they are a handful to track down.
At the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9. Out of the gun, here's May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
6-yard line.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
They'll come up here, first and 10. That is quickly out to Diggs. And he'll be taken down, and as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this. May to throw again. He's found his receiver, Butte. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Douglas in motion. 3rd and short. And here is May. And that is incomplete. Kayshawn Booty was the one he was looking for.
Incomplete.
And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Patriots 6.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for this next possession. They put Kelsey in motion. Complete to Rice. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 17
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it could be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right, and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do them any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Returnable for Remigio. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Chiefs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Now, Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They put Kelsey in motion. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
And a 1st down, Chiefs.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Mahomes quickly out Rachel Rice. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots' 27-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Throwing now, Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Right back to Kelsey again. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard
Well,
line.
give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6.
Patriots 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll run a draw now with Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
2nd and 10. We'll go right back to Stevenson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
It is 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Christian Ellis. there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. Woo! And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, KC.
First down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Mahomes back. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
24-yard gain.
A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Chiefs first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball.
And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
Chiefs 24, Patriots 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over once again. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. It's the tight end Henry in motion. On 1st down, they'll start out with Stevenson. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact the drive keeps going. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. May to throw on 2nd down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but Listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
What a big play there for New England. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw now, May. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. May gonna look to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's gonna bring up a 4th down.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Pats are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it, and he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st down, Chiefs.
To run with this one.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. The 1st down. So they convert
First down,
on third
Kansas
down
City.
with a pickup of 9.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, you might be running out of time.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10.
Chiefs.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind them, and that's the landmark of the screen play.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And 12.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. Not the biggest gain in the world, Mike, but what I really like from the quarterback is just the timing of the drop, the timing of the delivery, and hopefully this can jumpstart this offense in the right direction.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got it at about the 8, and he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is...
To the goal line and in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Patriots 9.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson.
Antonio Gibson.
The Patriots offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. A carry now for Gibson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
You know, we spend a lot of time praising the running backs, and deservingly so. But oftentimes, it's a combination of the scheme and the big guys up front who make it work, and that's exactly what we saw here on the big pickup.
They quickly out to Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
Patriots.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the fourth quarter.
On the give, this is Stevenson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Stevenson going to try and run, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And that'll give them the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. New England going to take their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Throwing is Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Throwing is Mahomes. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Harold Landry getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be third and a mile.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for third and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on second down. And barring something dramatic happening here, It might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
First down.
And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. They put Kelsey in motion. They'll drop to throw. The throw on the run is complete. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
To a knee goes Mahomes. And that should wrap it up. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.